Hey, we're back, and today we have our new Legoland, and it is finished now, so the first thing I want to show you guys is all the rides running. So I'll go around and just show you guys little close-ups of those, and then I want to go around the park and do a little more in-depth showing of everything without everything running. So, let's get started. So here we have everything running, and one of the first things you might notice is right as you walk in the park, there are train tracks that go right across there. This is just the Legoland train, so it comes across, and there are crossing guards and lights that are on when the train goes by. So that is just a little tour train, just goes around the perimeter of the park. And then if you move, the next ride you'll see is the Carousel right here. And this is one of the first rides you get to if you go into the park. It's right next to the Monorail station. It's right here. And the pirate ship ride is right there. So we'll see the Monorail in a second as it comes around. Here it comes. You can see it's it's a longer monorail than normal. It's also a custom monorail. And as you move around further, you can also see there is a train station back here. And that's just where the Legoland train will come by and pick up passengers from the rest of the park. So it is the only stop in the park, so it only goes there. Just picks up passengers there, and then it goes around to the rest of the park. And then one of the bigger rides we have here that you might have also seen in the fair is the roller coaster. And that is, like, as you call, the biggest, most extreme ride of the park. So it just kind of loops around like that. There is an observation tower that people can go up to the top of and just see the whole land itself. And then you also have mixers right here that are also next to the end of the monorail track. And then the final ride that we have here at the Legoland is the airplane ride. And this one it's one of the fastest rides here. It does kind of fly around like that, but it does have plenty of clearance between everything around it. You might look close to the track, but it's really not. It's got plenty of room there. So that is everything in the Legoland while it's running. It looks really great while it's running. It's really active. There's something to look at, something to do everywhere in the park, which is really nice for everyone there. Now let's show you what it looks like without running and do a little more in depth of it. Starting with the main entrance right here, you can see that this is like a parking lot and like a bus lane, taxi lane area right here. So this is the taxi lane, bus lane, so these buses and everything will pull up right here. There's a bus stop right here that people will just get dropped off at or picked up at. And then if you don't want to take a bus or a taxi, there is parking on both sides of the entrance here. And then since it is, as you can see from the sign right there, this is the Legoland World. So it does have all of the world's flags all along this boulevard, all those. It goes back into the parking lot and the main entrance of the park. So at the entrance here, you can see there are 2 ticket booths that are on the other side, and there are people in line for both, either getting their tickets now, they already, like this lady, they already got their ticket and they're already walking through. Same thing over here, and there's people in the parking lot walking in. There is a Legoland worker right here. He's a photographer, so he takes all the pictures of people before they go inside. Then once you go through all of that, you have your ticket and everything. You can go through the turnstiles. As you can see, that person's doing right there. His light's green, so his ticket's all good. So he's going to go ahead and go through the main entrance. And then once you pass the main entrance, you have 2 things right immediately to you. There's a little Lego store to your left, so that way when you're here you can get some souvenirs or anything like that. And then right to your right, there are bathrooms for the park. So they are right there, but those are the bathrooms for the park. And then you will go through the train crossing whenever it's safe. Right now there's a train on its way, so probably not going to cross right now. And then you can get to the rest of the park. So as we move past the main entrance and into the actual park, you can see there's a lot of minifigs here, and there's a lot of stuff to see and to look at along this main pathway. So you can see a lot of them right here are just sitting there looking at the different buildings. They have their kids with them walking around. You can even see a couple of them are up on the walls and all of that, just enjoying the different views and the cool structures that are there. And at the end of the long trail here, there is an Eiffel Tower, and it kind of just stands out as like the whole ending thing here. It's got its own little courtyard here around it, so people can go all around it. And you can also see as you move down to the other corner of the park that there's some minifigs down here admiring the mock-up of the London city. And there's also a guy on a horse that's riding around with a flag, and he's kind of an advertisement for the western area that's over here on this side of the park also. So as he's riding around, people will know that they should come over here and check out this part of the park. So that's really all we can show for the Legoland. You guys have seen it all. But I really want to know what you guys think about it, what we did good, what we probably could have done a little better. I know some of you guys have things with trains going through walking areas, but I know that's kind of really the only way we could do it. Otherwise the train just wouldn't really make sense. It would just go one direction and have to stop, and we'd have to turn it around or take up a lot of space doing its own little turnaround thing. So I really want to know what you guys think about the whole Legoland. And just if you like this video, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.